Hi guys. Okay, so from the last video earlier today and then this one, I kind of wanted to do, this is going to be kind of like a part 2. And what I wanted to kind of address is why 2 years, not 2 years, I'm sorry, 4 years. There has been a lot that has actually happened. I'm gonna go as brief as, I'm gonna go through some of it a little bit. Sorry, it's late. Well, when you guys see this, it'll be Friday. For me, it's my watch is my watch is off. I went to go look at the time and it's actually, I'm like, oh, it's half past Freckle. Okay, so oh gosh, I think it's actually before midnight. I don't think that actually matters. It is 11:30 on Thursday. So what I wanted to address is that I can't think. I want to address it and I want to do it now because I think I'm gonna be, I don't know. I'm gonna be working on something else tomorrow, another video. That would be, anyway, we'll side road there. Okay, so this is gonna be a fun video. So why I was gone for so long is because of my marriage. I was married. I got married 10, 15, 14. And at first it started off really good and it just kind of crumbled at the end. And you know, I'm not gonna say anything bad about this individual. I really don't want to. Me and this individual had kind of agreed to be civil and be kind and you know, not just try to be kind, like I just said, civil, kind, you know. And so me and this individual, it just went downhill, the marriage. And during this time of some of my last videos, I was going through a medical issue, and I was going through a lot actually. If you see in my other videos where I talk about having surgery, bronchitis, pneumonia, there was a lot going on, and honestly it was a lot. And around then, or just before, I don't remember exactly, I think it's just before actually, I had had my last miscarriage. I had had 3 miscarriages in the 5 years. Gosh, I don't even remember how long we were married. In that time of our marriage. And the last one I got up to 23 weeks. And so that hit me really hard. So like I said, I don't remember if it's before or after, but you know, so I was going through a hard time with the medical stuff that was going on, and also like I said, the marriage wasn't a solid. It was crumbling, really. And then I came out to California to visit family, and I just never went back. Honestly, I went to visit his family and help them out with some stuff and visit my family for Christmas. And, you know, everything was going pretty good, I thought. And it wasn't something so much that he did as something really stupid that I did that honestly I find really funny now. I mean, I'm still paying for it. It's like it's still kicking me, but you know, that can almost be a pun. I severely injured my leg. From the knee down, I had really bad fall. I am hesitant to say it on camera, but I fell. I can't English. I fell really badly and I tore all the tendons, ligaments, nerves, tissue, muscle. Like, the doctor said the only thing that was intact was the bone. And how I fell would be like if you would have the injury of, like, if a bear just scratched you and you're like, oh my, and it was like bad and it took a while to fix. But like, how'd you do this? And it's a swan. It was a swan. You know, so because it was so mild, I want to say it, but there is a couple of really cringy parts, but I'll just say this. I had climbed up on a rock. I was on a hike with my in-laws at the time, and I climbed up onto a rock, gonna have my lunch, wanted to enjoy the scenery, and I was trying to sit down. And if anybody on here really knows me, they know I am pretty much like Bella. I can trip over my own foot and somehow hurt myself. Okay, it is not like I really do. I am very clumsy, and it's sad. It's a wonder I've made it this far in my life. So I was attempting to sit down. And I was in almost like a squatted position, and I'll just let if you want to hear more of a video on exactly how, or you just want to let your imagination run wild, then if you want to hear more, then if the comments are not disabled, then please comment down below and let me know. And if you don't, well, then I respect that, because I've seen some people go like, oh. So that happened, and I was actually in a okay, side note, ladies, do you ever have, like, where you have hair? I hope people, you know, unless it, like, even if it's a wig, and well, even if it's a wig, it probably wouldn't be doing this. I don't know. I don't wear one. But where you got a hair that's falling out. That's just, you got a hair that's falling out. Sorry. My English today is really bad. You got hair that's falling out, and it's just like tickling, and you can't find it, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're like really distracted by it. That's what's happening right now. I feel something, and my hair is like, it is long. It's a moment. Sorry about this awful angle. It is long. It is. So yeah, anyway, why do I keep thinking about a swan? God, now I'm distracted. So I was in a wheelchair for 2 years and doing physical therapy for probably about 6 months, maybe a little bit more. And honestly, I really should have had surgery on my leg to repair everything and surgically repair it, and putting everything back together, and that didn't happen. So it kind of fixed itself. And the way the doctor explained it to me is if you had a really severe break in the bone and it grew back, but you're still just not able to do everything like you could before. That's how it is with how that leg is. Walking, let's just put it this way, I've gone to Disneyland several times. I love Disneyland. Oh my gosh, I love Disney. Let's just, hold on, let's just they sleep with me every night. They're my friends, because in quarantine I can't see mine. So yep, say hi. They're part of, I would say, family, but We love them. We love them. I'm looking into getting more. So, like when I walk around Disneyland, about halfway through the park, I need to take some sort of pain medicine because I end up limping because I still have damage in my leg. And it is really hard for me. And I try to get through it. So that happened. And right after recovering of that, I was like, you know what? I came to the realization that I haven't been happy in a long time. And, you know, maturing, I'm 27 years old, and I'm like, I really should be happy. I shouldn't keep pushing in, I shouldn't keep putting myself and keeping myself in this relationship if I'm just not happy. I mean, we might be some of those people that are better off friends. So, I don't even know, but it's a lot. A lot happened back to back to back, and it was really hard. Also, a little bit in there while I was also in a wheelchair during, actually 3 times. In the 2 years I was in a wheelchair, I got bronchitis. So that's fun. I get bronchitis every year, and now because of this COVID, don't we just love her? Isn't she just, I have a lot of opinions about this. This will be an entirely, I want to do a video about being quarantined and stuff, but that's gonna be an entirely different video. So a lot happened over that time, and it took a lot of physical therapy, regular therapy, you know, not only am I trying to help my body, but I need to make sure my mental health stays healthy, you know. That's always important. You guys, you don't have to be going through stuff. You don't have to be going through depression or anything like that to seek mental health. I promise you, it is good to even just to talk to somebody. They do it over Zoom now. They have to. I see my therapist every week, so and it actually is very helpful, and you can like look at stuff from a different person's point of view, because sometimes you look at stuff with blinders on and you don't realize it until someone's like takes the blinders off, if you know what I mean. Like if you're just like, yes, I love him, I promise, I do, we're meant to be together, and someone's like, no, you're not, and you're like, ooh. Oh, right, I see it. Yeah, so sometimes you need to just take that off and remove it and just get someone else's perspective and look at it that way. So, I'm back. Now, this wasn't supposed to be a 2-part, honestly. It was supposed to be that was gonna be like the introduction, and then there was gonna be like a break part, and then it was gonna be, that's why I did the thing like that. So then I was gonna come in doing that, and it was gonna be like later on, but I was trying. See, also, if anyone knows me, I am not good with technology, and I'm trying to do this. Okay, come on, it stopped for some reason. I'm not good with technology. I'm trying to do this, and I honestly really want to try to do it. So I'm gonna kind of teach myself, like I said before. But I was trying to make a thumbnail, and I accidentally uploaded it. But I managed to save it because it was already uploaded. I just asked when I wanted it posted. I'm like, screw it. I don't want to redo all this. And I just put pretty much a schedule on it. So that uploaded, that was supposed to be like it was supposed to be an all-in-one thing, and now this had just cut off. I don't understand. Maybe I have to go through the settings. I have to check that out. That is also something I'm learning to do, is I need to learn my camera. I'm going to be learning that. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, but I'm looking at the thing up top, the screen. So I need to learn my camera. I'm discovering, because how am I gonna put these two videos together? I don't know. My gosh, there's gonna be so many parts to all of my videos. I need to figure that out. Okay, so yeah, that for the most part, that's what happened, is just a lot was going on with getting a divorce, being sick, losing pregnancies, hurting my leg, just a lot, well, losing the last pregnancy, hurting my leg, and it just, and not having money, and not, whew. Yeah, so that's for the most part it, and I didn't have the money to, I didn't want to continue recording on a phone. I wanted to, I'm like, you know, if I want to do this properly, I want to have a camera. And so I looked into it and watched different YouTubers and listening to what kind of cameras they have, and a lot of them talked about how much they like the Canon G7X Mark II, and so that is the one I got, and oof, she's pricey. So I got mostly some of what I need. Man, I'm white. I just looked up at the thing again, away from the lens, away from you guys, and I'm like, wow. Sorry. I could just see this like white cast. So yeah, yeah. Side note, this is just a thought. Is it bad that I am so white that my foundation color is called snow? Because my skin is that, like, like, I'm like, there's a princess after you, or you're named after, like, okay, I am really white, and I'm actually not upset about it. I always, like in high school, I always wanted to be really tan, and I wanted to be like, oh, I want to be really tan, I don't mind if I burn, if I get a sunburn, I want to go back outside and get more burned. Like, I had this weird, I was against sunscreen. Now I'm like, now I'm getting older. In a few months I'm gonna be 28, and it's like dawned on me, ooh. I'm like, oh, my gosh. And I thought, I was talking to my friend and I go, has it been honestly almost 10 years since our high school reunion? That is not okay. That scares me. So I'm like, I should probably take better care of myself. I shouldn't continue doing what I did in high school, because no one should. We should all grow up. So I'm going to end this video. I'm gonna do another one when you guys see this on Friday, and that will be shared on Monday, because I'm not entirely sure if I want to do weekends or not. So I'm gonna post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and maybe weekends, depending on what we're doing, if we're doing anything exciting. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment if you can. Hopefully you can. I'd like to hear what you guys say. And I'm back. Bye.